Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, we've had an exciting morning. I went back on my word about something, so I have to first confess and ask for your forgiveness. What I did is I originally started a stream this morning on hardcore realms, and then I realized I didn't really want to play. Despite actually thinking I did earlier, I changed my mind. And the reason for that is multifold. So one, I'm just not a big fan of retail servers because of how they have, as I guess, treated their game and all the negativity around them, around Blizzard recently. That's one. Two is that actually I like some of the hype, as people say, and one of my friends in real life is playing it, and I thought it was a good opportunity to play with him. So that was a second reason. Third, that's a positive reason and a reason why I would play. Um, but a reason why I didn't play this morning again is because actually he wasn't even on. So there's a thing. So that negates that primary reason. He wasn't even on, and I think when you're playing hardcore rounds, you need a lot more time than I can give in the mornings. So several hours, and I do not have that time to give right now. So for all of those reasons, where are we? Oh my gosh. This is the hinterlands. Oh, fantastic. So this brings us into the hinterlands. How cool. We'll have to explore that in a bit. But the third reason, as I said, was because, yeah, you need a lot more time for it. So I cancelled the stream, stopped, and I have come back to my safe, happy place. That is Turtle WoW. So we're going to continue with Turtle WoW as was previously scheduled. Well, they say back to our usually scheduled content. They don't say content. I can't remember what they say. Something along those lines. But I feel much better being here. Who knows? I think I might try Hardcore WoW at some point again, despite my disparaging remarks of the game. But I just am not fully tempted to, especially when I have limited time in the mornings. You got to set everything up, which I've done. I've set that up now. But beyond that as well, it's always a little bit plain, let's say, at the very beginning. And I was thinking, if I was going to do it, how would I do it? One of the things I thought of is that I could do it similarly to how I like to play all of these games anyway, and do it in a role play sense. So the exact same as Gennal, but with a hardcore twist. I reckon that would suit me. Anyway, for now, we haven't got that on the cards. So if I'm going to be doing that again, if I'm going to be change my mind to go back to hardcore WoW again, it would likely be on the weekend. And between now and then, my feelings could very well change. Soothsayer just there. Let's quickly blink away, and we'll pop up some. We've got all the buffs we need, but I think I'm going to make a mana agate just in case, so we can stuff that down our throat when required. So those are my feelings thus far. I haven't seen much negativity towards the official hardcore servers either. I have been looking for it a little bit. I mean, the negativity I have seen is from people, for example, in chat that also feel similarly about the hardcore realm, about Blizzard rather. And so I don't know if they're necessarily unbiased, let's say. For example, it does seem a little bit like a copy and paste job. that they have done, like taking the community sort of drive towards hardcore and then not really adding anything to it. You could say they have in terms of dueling, but I doubt that. I think that the dueling itself looks a little bit simple to code in, and I would have liked some sort of bespoke achievements, but it doesn't seem like they have anything like that. Okay, good. I did get the counter spell up there. Oh, wrong button. So all of that to say that it was a morning of flipping around in terms of what I wanted to do. I think there's also a part of me as well that's keenly aware that maybe it's embarrassing to mention, but that I want the channel to grow, and we've been streaming regularly now for 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks, and we've grown a huge amount. We've got 20 subscribers. On our good days, mornings aren't generally the best, but on our good days, we get upwards of 40 viewers, and so it's going very, very well. But for some reason, I think this is just a human failing that needs to be combated whenever you can. There's a part of me, to be honest, that thought, right, hardcore WoW, let's get on there and let's see, it's the popular thing right now, let's just take advantage of that, which I really didn't like. And so there's also a part of me that stopped after 8 minutes this morning of hardcore, because I noticed that was a reason that I was playing it too. After thinking more about that, I tend to analyze my feelings towards things quite a lot. And if that is the true reason, then it's not a good enough reason to play. I don't record and stream because I have any thoughts about becoming a popular person. I primarily do it because it sets up my day extremely well doing this in the mornings. As I said before, it is as though I am going through a 2-hour meditation every morning, but better than any meditation I've ever had. But I think it's a normal human foible, though, to get these sort of feelings of these weaker feelings, I suppose, of wanting to be a bit more, wanting something more, always wanting something more. But reminding oneself of why they do it is important. So, for example, I was thinking recently about most people have things they don't like about their life when they become an adult, and generally it revolves around their job. Whether their job is just not aligned fully with them, which is a very modern sort of thing to want. I reckon. Actually, I don't know the answer if that is or not. It seems to me quite a modern thing to expect, or to at least try for. In any case, a lot of people don't seem to get there. They seem to be a bit unhappy about part of their lot in life as they become an adult. They don't quite get the job they've always wanted. They think that they deserve more, or they don't get the respect they want at their job. And I get that. I've only recently got that. I previously had work that I really loved. It was work that I would go to every day and feel like I was part of something great. I was fulfilling I was getting a lot of meaning for it, I suppose. And then COVID came along, and we all know what happened there. COVID came along. It sort of rearranged many people's lives including mine. So I was then forced to get a new job. I was forced to rearrange my life. And I am going to close the door very quickly. It's not actually a door, it's a window. Forced to rearrange my life. And surprisingly, despite forcing it, I was very well off. I got a job that was well paid, let's say. Especially for what I was doing, it was well paid. And it sort of gave me lots of skills that allowed me to, just like Gennal, start a second career. So I had a previous career, let's say, although they were related. I learned some skills that allowed me to expand my set of jobs that I could do. And anyway, so I was very fortunate, and yet, although the money was good, and I was able to, I was much better off than most people during COVID. At the same time, I absolutely lost a lot of my meaning. It's funny how that happens. You think you want more money, you think you do these things for a certain purpose, and then yet, when you get more money, when you get sort of more, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do something here. Let's blink away, and let's potion up. Oh, wrong one. Bandage was not the one I meant to do. Let's shoot this guy. I'll go back to talking in a second. Uh-oh. Can we get behind here? We can. Let's also run around here. This soothsayer. No, wrong one. Okay, and soothsayer, I need to sheep you now. There we go. Rank 1. Okay. Oh my gosh, this dodging is incredible. Where is the other guy? Does he want to help? Hopefully. Oh, come on. Oh my god. We cannot use bandage. We have to wait for this guy to come back. Okay, let's polymorph. Polymorph again, come on. Oh no, kill the totem. Whoa. Soothsayer's still there. Okay, we can bandage now. God. This is better than hardcore, actually. You know, pretending to be hardcore is so much better. Let's get some mana back. Look at these two. They could help us out there. Specialists and Counselor. I like the names. I'll go back to talking in a second. I have to remember which one. I put a hotkey on my mouse for counterspell. I've forgotten which one it is. Let's have a look quickly. Oh, there we go. It's that one. As I was saying, though, I learned new skills. I was in a very fortunate position, and yet I lost meaning. And I think there's a oftentimes, you know, it's a well-known sort of remark, but humans want what they don't have. And prior to getting this job with COVID, I thought I wanted more money. That's the thing I wanted. And then I got more money. And then I was lacking the thing I had from the previous work, which was meaning. And I felt like I had more respect as well. So I get humans never satisfied, I think, which is you know, a very well-known phenomenon. But I've sort of, my whole point of this ambling discussion was that actually I understand now people's need to have hobbies. Now, I've always had hobbies. You know, I guess I count sport as being a hobby. I guess I count reading as being a hobby. Walking, sort of survival type stuff. They're all hobbies. But I guess if you were to group those into things, they're like, sporty or intellectual. But I've never had what I would call like a creative outlet. And this for me is that creative outlet now. Like I look forward to this a lot. And I think I'm actually fearing a little bit that I'm doing it too much because not the streaming as such, but everything else that comes along with it. I oftentimes tend to get into something to such a degree that I will do it a lot because I just like it so much. And I think sometimes when you tend to overdo something, you can wear it out. Anyway, I feel very happy to have this sort of second outlet, like I guess most people tend to have in their life, but I've never previously felt a need to have. And having this more creative outlet, which is totally separate to my day-to-day job, is I feel very privileged to have, well, very lucky, I suppose, not privileged, but very lucky to have actually come across something like this. I think as well that I was very much the type of person that would be averse to doing anything, any sort of hobby. I couldn't see a direct sort of route to that improving my primary, what I would used to have called a purpose in life. I think that's a bit grand, but I genuinely think that is how I felt. If I couldn't justify the hobby as being something that necessarily improved my primary work, then why should I do it? Like, for example, I could say, right, well, reading these books will necessarily improve me as a person and therefore make me better at the job I do. Doing this exercise will make me fitter and thus more able to do the job that I do. But I often found it difficult to, let's say I wanted to do some art, which I've never had a pull to do, to be honest. But I would very much find it difficult to justify in my head doing that as a creative outlet. I don't think I would have as much difficulty anymore, just because I have been doing this streaming, this YouTube stuff, and it doesn't at all directly improve my primary work or how I am my primary work. I'm really grateful, actually, that myself has allowed me to do this. I wonder what's changed. Now let's jump up here, get some line of sight. Well, I started this conversation just to put a pin in this whole discussion. I think because I was saying that I had a slight concern that I started streaming Hardcore WoW earlier today. This is more for me to conclude this discussion. I started streaming Hardcore WoW today because I was slightly concerned that maybe I was looking for looking to grow my channel a little bit. And I don't think that's the right reason to do Hardcore WoW. As I say, if this is purely a creative outlet for me, then I shouldn't be doing it for the clout that comes along with having a larger channel. Come on, slow them down. Good, good, good. Do it again here. Yeah, so I think I've convinced myself now that it was the right decision to not do some more turtle wowing. Sorry, not do some hardcore wowing, to stop and to play this. This is a creative outlet, then yeah, it shouldn't matter about following the latest hype. Come on then, can we kill this guy too? We've got lots of potions, so I think we'll be fine. These guys don't run away though, do they? If I do... Oh, I accidentally use a speed potion. I'm trying to find decurse. There we go. My mouse has all of these key bindings, and I'm trying to use them. I accidentally used a speed potion. I meant to use decurse. Right, let's find another rogue. I don't know where they are. Apparently we killed one. There's a soothsayer up there as well. We do not have much mana. I seem to have forgotten about that. Let's meditate on our forgetfulness. Okay, we need a food buff too, decided. Nice. Let's get a food buff while we're netted. Eat inside of this protective net. I like this. What a move. Oh, very cozy in there, actually. Let's loot this. A few buffs. Sit down, have some mage juice. Some lembas bread as well. Also, I think when you play hardcore WoW, as I said before, it's a little bit boring at the beginning. And I like the longevity of characters. I have tried it one time with the troll rogue before it was official hardcore. And to be honest, I actually did have fun. I actually did have fun with that, but I don't know where the fun came from. Maybe it was the thrill of the game is a little bit different when you have constant concern over your shoulder that one wrong move is the end of it all. Okay, let's move up here. Ooh, hello. Thanks very much. I really appreciate you stopping by to say that. Yeah, very, very late for you. Definitely get to sleep. But I really appreciate you stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow morning as well, so if you're awake at 3 AM, come by. Tomorrow morning for me, I should probably say that, not for you, for me. That's something I've got to get used to as well, is I understand that me streaming first thing in the morning is very late for the US audience, and it only really works for those people that can't understand me. So I presume East Asians. No European will likely be online at first thing in the morning like I am. I think my audience, mainly when I stream at this time, is East Asian. Or students, maybe students as well, that are working on their university stuff. Actually, maybe that's not even true, because I pretty much work from home all the time. And when I'm working from home, I watch streamers during the day. So another audience is likely going to be people like me. People that ostensibly do a lot of hard work at home. Right, where are these rogues? Let's see if we can find another one. 3 more. I also want to explore this bit here. Go straight into the hinterlands. Good to hear, Boo. Right. Definitely try and get some sleep, though. Another raider there. Oh, here's... Oh, no, not a dark caller. I don't like these ranged mobs. Aha, a rogue. Fantastic. Let's pull up with this raid at the same time. Oh my god, some hordes. Will they be nice to us today? If I stay out in the open, I show that I'm not scared. Then potentially they will respect that and not attack me. Oh, that's very kind of you. I really, really appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you. Why is it that internet people can either be extremely nice or massive trolls? Is there an in-between? I'm not sure. I think that online chat brings out the best of some people and the worst of other people. And for you, Boo, it's brought out... I'm sure you're like this in real life as well, but you've made my day already, so thank you very much for that comment. Right, let's pull a couple of these as well. It's all good practice because these are... Yeah, these are mobs that we can practice an AoE on. So what I'd like to do is to use some of the stuff I've learned from AF, one of our viewers as well, who recommends Flame Strike into Blizzard. Seems to work alright. I don't think there's any other quest around here for us. Should probably take a look though. God, we have a lot of them, don't we? Ah, yes. So you have our first link with Old Farwell up here. You remember previously we were told to go up to here and then nothing happened. We were told to explore, to introduce ourselves, and only after going to Stromgarde did we actually get another quest for that area. So I'm excited to see where that leads us. Let's get Arcane Intellect up. Oh my god. Right, managed to get the counterspell on there. Didn't do it the way I wanted to. As I say, all of my keys are now bound to my mouse, but I didn't use the mouse. So it doesn't really count in my head. It's a proper counterspell then. I cheated. God, that does a lot of damage. Right, yeah, I was checking to see if there's anything else here to do. Oh, the Witherbark village. That's not round here, but... Okay, it's down there. It's in the cave down there. Because I have... for a previous quest, we did go down there and do a little something or other. Just raiders again. We need some rogues. Alright, we're being chased. That's fine. Aha, let's take this rogue here. And then let's start some AoE. Okay, get the blink ready. Oh, good. Just caught them just as they started to run. I guess we could just finish them off with a arcane explosion now. Nice. All right. Okay, sit down, have some mage juice. Thanks, Boo. Good night. Panfu, hello. How are you? Let's reapply our food buff. No need, to be honest. We are still well fed, but Gennal's got a... She wants to stack. That's the thing. Okay, let's actually make some more mage juice too. And then we'll go search for this last rogue. Oh, there it is. Good. Oh, it's the other side of the wall. Gennal doesn't have her spell through walls move yet. Let's get the other rogue too, just for a bit more EXP. Okay, there we are. Good. In position. May have to reapply that in a second. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Pamphil. I know it's early for most people, but we're here. Oh gosh, this is not good. This is not good. All right, let's do that. Because of mana shield. Oh my gosh, we may. Okay, that rogue has run away. Good. Let's bandage a little bit. We should use evocation soon. I'm hoping that we'll get another spell up that can help us in a second. There we are. Okay, we may want to sheep one of them after we evocate. Let's sheep one. Take out the other. God, that is a close call. Come on, die. You. Alright, now we have a bit of time. Let's meditate on that almost disastrous encounter. Reapply sheep. And we'll get some space. And then start casting. I hope we have enough mana. Could have waited there for a little bit longer to get a bandage out. Fantastic, there we are. Oh, actually, let's bandage now. Look at that. Did you see that counter spell? I don't know what he was casting, but it was casting something. Wow, well done, Gennal. God, that was some skill there. Don't know where she learned that from. Yeah, I'm glad to have you here too, Pamfu. Yeah, it's super early for most people. But unfortunately, that's what works best for me at the moment. Gosh, I was impressed with that, Gennal. Well done. She's definitely growing as a player. I find that one of the difficulties of a mage, but also one of the most fun aspects of it, is ensuring that you keep a distance the whole time. It's clearly important. I used to think that something like backpedaling was something that only sort of subpar players would do. But actually, backpedaling is something that I find is situational. You know, you can do it, backpedaling just being where you move backwards like that. But it's something that as a mage, actually, you want to be very precise about how much distance you have between yourself and the enemy. And so I've been finding it quite useful. Oh, Speaker Ganto. Are we going the right way? I don't know if we are. Should we have an explore up here and see what's going on? Okay, there is actually a road down here. So we will not kill Ganto. I'm sure he has a lot of interesting stuff to say. Instead, we'll run down and over these hillocks. Oh god, we're being chased, aren't we? Ganto actually does want to attack us. We were going to leave him alone, but Ganto, seeing as you have initiated this, we will finish it. Wow, Scorpashi gloves. Let's have a look. Where are we? 4 agility, 12 spirit. Quite nice. Yeah, they look like classic gloves. I think we found the main road here. So we're going to head down and we will go now to I think we'll go to Old Farwell firstly, because I'm excited to find out, oh my gosh, what he has to say. Shall we be careful? Let's get slow fall on, and we'll jump. That's what we'll do. We're a mage, and sometimes I forget that slow fall is there to be used. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Old Farwell has to say. So we're going to go and head up to the Farwell Farmstead. Is that what it's called? And if you haven't seen this before, I really love the path up to this farmstead. Now, if I was going to have a farmstead in real life, it would be just like this, guys. It will be on atop a hill, between, which requires a path between two valleys to get to. I think it's up here, and is lit by, what do they call, brazier? Not called brazier. That's super wrong. Braziers. That's the one. Braziers are something quite different. My bad. Braziers. And they would, it would be an apple orchard farm. Nothing too strenuous, be nice fruiting trees. Nothing where I need to, get down to the ground, my knees. So it'd be just like this guy. So the Farwell Stead. Here we are. Very pretty, and it's even, as I've shown before, it's got a little grave here. I wonder who's that for. Gennal can speak Common very well, but she can't read Common very well, so unfortunately we can't tell. Right, so this is Old Farwell here. As I say, a lovely place. Lots of apples all over. Old Farwell, hello. I was once a great wizard. It's good to leave it all behind me and simply tend to apples. Do I know you? Is there something that I can help you with? There is, Old Farwell. I heard that you may have a job for us. Oh, Sergeant Caster sent you. Well, it's good getting some work from time to time. My magical abilities haven't been tested for a while now. Old Farwell produces a small ornate ring with a glowing violet gem. This ring should ward off any magical energies or foul-tainting aura. Make sure you give my best to Sergeant Caster. Ah, thank you very much for the ring. We'll make sure to bring it back to him. And if you see as well, this is Grant Lafford of the Silver Hand. So the Silver Hand are a order of paladins. So if he is, and he looks pretty old, so I guess he is a retired. Do you ever have to retire if you're a paladin? I can't imagine Gennal ever retiring as being a mage, so maybe that's not a thing you do. Maybe it's a bit like being, I don't know, a man. You don't retire from being a man. But he had a holy mace there. Didn't have much light to it, so maybe the light has foregone him. Foregone? Is that the past? I think it might be the past tense of it. Forego. Right, so we have the ring. We're now going to head to Refuge Points because we also had another quest for someone else at Stromgarde. So these are all Stromgarde quests primarily. Yeah, someone else at Stromgarde that wanted... Oh, these are the wrong mobs, actually. Let's just kill one. That wanted some medicine to help his horse. So we definitely want to do that. Gennal is absolutely in love with and respects the bounty of nature, including all of its animal life. Right, so we also need creepers and thrashers. So if we see those on the way, we will make a quick stop to kill some of them off. Hello, Batosari. Hello. Oh, stealthy boy there. I think I'm just going to turn the volume up very slightly for myself. Oftentimes I find that the music for me adds a tremendous amount to the game. And not including it or not having it, not hearing it is a loss. Really helps with the immersion. I need to spend some time at some point really playing around with the sound settings. I think it may be that I need to get a new headset or something because it's yeah, the music is often very quiet in my head. My ears, rather. When I hear it in post, so on the stream, or when I hear it in the videos, the volume isn't bad. I mean, it doesn't overpower. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, I can hear it now. That's good. But I should spend some time just working it out, making sure that it's also audible for me. Right, so refuge point first. Let's remind ourselves. So to Apirius's aid. See if anyone has any knowledge about the magical grains. So Apirius is the horse that we're attempting to mend. Oh, what a good name, Septum. I do respect good names, characters. Right, Crichton, we're back. Hello. Hello, Gennal. Welcome to Refuge Point. A magical grain, you say? It's been a long time since I've heard about it. Well, I'm the one that enchanted them long ago. They were made to help the cavalry and help the livestock plough the field faster and longer. Then tragedy did strike. The orcs invaded what is now known as Goshek Farm, and the entire stock of the grain has been lost since then. If you're lucky, you might still find a sack of it, presuming the orcs didn't get their filthy hands on it. I wish you good luck, and I hope we meet again one day. Apprentice, I don't know how old you are. You seem fairly young. But your memory is failing you. We've met multiple times now. And yet you keep thinking that it's the last time or the first time. Let's sell a few things. Gennal's bags are getting quite heavy now. I can't sell this one. Unfortunately, it's got no sell price. We'll just drop it. We have 2 of these enchant gloves skinning now, so that's pretty good. But we'll sell those in the auction house. A box of supplies. We should open that, see what's inside. That's that does not look like a ring to me. That looks like a shield, like a tower shield. But apparently Farwell's ring has an interesting shape to it. Right, let's take a look at this box of supplies. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad we opened that. 3 more mana potions. Good. Okay, let's also go to this superior mace crafter, Janice Ironwill, and repair our items. Okay, good. Right, let's head down to Witherbark Village. And before we do, I'm just going to go grab a quick coffee, and I will be back in a few minutes. We are back. Okay, let's continue. So Goshek Farm, just to remind ourselves where that is. Aha, the Goshek Farm. So I didn't believe one of our viewers, AF, the other day when he said that the Turtle WoW developers have put a lot of work into the Arathi Highlands. I shouldn't have doubted him. He was totally correct. They have done a lot of work. But unlike in Classic, where the main quest hub is Refuge Point, the primary quest hub now is actually Stromgarde Keep. So I had previously only picked up the ones in Refuge Point, but now, God, it's really opened up. So there'll be a lot of time spent here. When we get some more time, I think that'll probably be either tomorrow or Thursday. That's when we'll venture into Stromgarde itself. Yeah, we'll need to form a group for that. Oh, and another thing, I'm just going to put it out there again, is that we are thinking of forming a little guild on this server. So if you're keen as well, we'd like to get some numbers perhaps. I think we have about 5 people that seem to be keen right now. But it won't be anything serious, it's just a social place where we can, you know, chat together and level together if we want to. But that is on the horizon as well, just in case anyone else was interested or hadn't yet taken the plunge into Turtle WoW or has, then this might be a good opportunity. Right, we are looking for a sack of magical grains. And I'm wondering if we may find it on an orc. As there's a lot going on here. Let's pull this guy. Yeah, everyone seems to be killing orcs. It's a very alliance heavy area. Wow, look at this. I mean, this is what's mad, is that this is just a random quest zone. And yet, it's full of players. It's quite amazing. Alright, let's take... Oh, no, he's got this one. Alright. Is he gonna... I think he's probably gonna pull all of them, isn't he? Goodness me. Let's at least use his AoE. And we'll use ours as well. Look at that. Wow. Or we go absolutely mental though on these orcs. Let's make sure this is the right place. Ah, goody, I see. That's what's going on. So this is a primary leveling location for AoE mages. I had no idea. That makes total sense. There are so many mobs just there. Okay. Thanks for that insight. Well, let's have a look. I'm just looking around quickly for some grain, but I can't see the grain. It could be like in Westfall where it's sort of somewhere around here. There's some on the floor there, but we haven't got a sack, have we? Oh, one resisted. Let's just get a little bit of mana back. Oh, wrong button. We'll try it in here next and see if we can find the grain. Unless anyone else has an idea of where we might find it. We'll try in here. Before we do, let's just take a quick lembas bread, some mage juice too. Nope, no grain again. Alright, let's get ourselves out. And we'll put an AoE at the door. There we go, just catch them on the way out. Ah, nice friend. So how fast is the leveling around here then? If you were to just AoE all day. Okay, someone else is going behind there. Maybe the stuff we need is around here. What is this? Is there an escort quest around here then? Where was this escort? Or maybe it's not an escort, who knows? Okay, let's gather up a few and see what we can do. Oh my gosh. I'm already regretting this. Let's take 5 and see. Oh god. Oh god. I want to curl up into a little ball. That's okay. I feel a little bit like a little brother watching his big brothers and sisters do some cool stuff, you know, pulling loads of mobs, and then I'm like, hey, I can do that too. And so I go in, I jump, I run in, and I stumble and fall instantly. And then I cry and I go red, and then they all laugh at me, and then I go off and tell my mummy. That's how I feel right now. I feel like telling my mummy. But I won't, because I'm an adult now. So despite those feelings, I'll push them down deep inside. Yeah, rip indeed. Ah, there's a hardcore mage already 60. Well, they're a pro mage. Absolutely, they must be. Compared to people like me. So where is this grain sack? I need it pretty bad. Forsaken Courier. Oh. Let's try and help these people. Oh my god. Yep. Oh god. This is no good. Okay. Alright, let's slow them down a little bit. We're also going to just grab this. Oh god, I keep forgetting. With the mana shield, I literally can't do anything if I'm getting actually hit. So let's get some mana back now. When they run for us, we will slow them again. I'm actually going to sheep this one. Oh no, he's fine. He's got it. There we go. Let's blink up. Can't blink. Let's instead go for a bandage. Can we slow these again? Oh, God. Wow. Thanks. That was horrible. Did we get anything for that? Okay, we did. We got experience, but it all disappeared. Wow. I just had to check there, make sure we didn't get any dishonorable kills. Okay, so it looks like there's also an escort quest here, so we should look out for that as well. God, I still can't find this sack of grain. Well, Goody, you make me feel much better. But you know, despite it, me not trusting that you were as bad as me, I do appreciate the comment at least. It makes me feel a lot better. Okay, where is this grain sack? I've been looking for it for a while. I'm presuming there's like only one of them out here or something. And it's a slow respawn rate. Does anyone have any thoughts about this? Where this sack is? Does it respawn maybe in the center of a field, or? Because we tried inside some of these barns. I think, oh gosh, they ran away. Another good way to play as AoE is to use these fences as line of sight. Not line of sight, but to sort of basically track the mobs from one side to the other. They can't jump over like I can. Right, let's pull one more, and then we're going to seriously find this sack of oats. Let's get some mana back. Gosh, there's someone outside doing some early morning landscaping. Some lawn mowing, that sort of thing. Very eager. Ah, Jade, fantastic. Another gem for Gennal's collection. That's great news. Right, I'm going to try behind here again, because it seems like people were sort of holding out, running around this area. Someone here as well. Yeah, I feel like we should just be following other Alliance players to see if they can guide us. Let's yell. Anyone know where the stack of magical grains is? Let's help our friend. Oh, God. We need some mana, really. Let's just slow these down. There we go. Poutine, quite right. I work from home. Yeah, I'm supposed to start soon, so I'm hoping to at least get this one quest done before I need to head off. So we will see if that's possible. But don't worry, I've got Teams on my phone. Let me close the window in case you can all hear this. Well, some people have already started. I mean, I hope you're not my boss, are you? In which case, I've been working for an hour. I'm having a break. That's what's going on. Ah, the sack. Fantastic. We've got the sack of magical grains. Oh, thanks. I'm glad. Yeah, don't rat on me. Yeah, I'm apparently I'm supposed to start in 5 minutes, but I have a lot of autonomy, so no one checks, which is good. And it's sort of like the time that we start is, I think there are sort of core hours for me, but I generally am quite flexible with when I work and when I start and stop, rather. I am not a dev, no, but I am I don't like the title at all. I'm a data scientist. It's not what I plan to do with my life, let's put it that way. But one of the benefits of it is that yeah, I can work from home almost every day. Let's say bye to this person. See ya. Cardis, welcome back. Hello. But Cardis, I'm going to be going fairly soon, as Poutine has just pointed out. I'm absolutely supposed to be working IRL very soon. So because of that, I will have to say goodbye shortly. Yeah, close enough to dev sort of work. I suppose. Yeah, it is. Seeing as you work from home as well, Poutine, I guess that's what you do. Oh, a lead dev. Ah, wow. Okay. Ah, very important title there. Yeah, Goody, I wish this was my real job now. I do wish. One day. What we need to do is we need to formalize it by making a guild in Turtle WoW. And if we make a guild in Turtle WoW, then I can put that on my CV that I was an officer in that guild, because I'd like to be an officer. Not the leader. I don't think the leader's what I want, but I'll be an officer. So if I do that, then yeah, this could be my real job. I'm just running us over to a cave, by the way. That's what I'm doing. I'm not skipping these for no reason. I know there's a cave around here. Somewhere. Which is where the next part of this... One of these quest lines are the Witherbark Shadow Hunters. Yeah, working from home is absolutely fantastic for new game releases. That's interesting. I've not really thought about how other players would treat each other in hardcore WoW because of the one life thing. Okay, well, the thing I have to try and get over is that it's I don't know. I just got a little bit of a thing against retail WoW, but maybe I should put that to the side and at least try it. What I think I'll do is I only get like 2 hours in the mornings, but I'd like to do a longer stream on the weekends. In which case, perhaps this weekend I'll try it out and see how we get along. Well, okay, I'll take your word for it, and on that advice, I'll try out hardcore WoW seriously. Similar to me then. Yeah, 2005, 2009. That was my core year set as well. Right, well, for now, it's just past 9 a.m. So GMT for me. So I'm going to head off, and I will be back tomorrow. So until then, everyone, thank you for joining me, and have a good rest of the day. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.